Good morning and welcome to Executive Talks brought to you by AC Capital Market. I'm Glenn, and today we have Michael DiRenzo, the President and CEO of the Silver Institute, joining us from Washington, D.C. Thanks for coming, Michael.
Well, I appreciate the opportunity, Glenn. Thank you.
Thank you. Before we start, Michael DiRenzo serves as the President and CEO of the Silver Institute, an international association whose membership comprises the major participants in the silver industry. In that capacity, Michael manages this institute's overall daily activities, budget development and management, implementing the annual plan, public affairs, and the government relations activities. So, Michael, we've got several questions for you about precious metals,
Sure.
especially about silver. So, our first question for you is, we have seen a very strong rally in the precious metals market, especially in silver. But most investors look to gold because of its safe haven status. Does silver have any characteristics that offers unique exposure to investors?
Oh, it sure does, Glenn. I mean, look, silver is a dual metal. It's a precious metal and it's an industrial metal. It's the world's best conductor of electricity. Okay. Anything that has an on and off switch, there's most likely silver in there. Okay. So from your laptop to your iPhone to your computers to your automobiles, your washing machines, everything has silver. It is the key component, along with other metals, in those applications. So the industrial play is paid close attention to by many investors as well, because we've set successive 3-year records in industrial use for silver, and we expect this year to be no different. We expect, even with the economic uncertainties we're facing these days, we still think that silver is going to be on top again, once again, for industrial use. So yeah, there are characteristics of silver that are just not found in the other precious metals. One of the drawbacks for silver, with respect to gold, is that central banks do not acquire, accumulate, and hold silver, but they do for gold. And that's one of the primary reasons why the gold price is where it is today. The central banks are chewing up and storing as much gold as possible. We wish they would do that with silver as well, but it would be really, really difficult to store that amount of silver in the vaults of these various central banks. But yeah, there are very unique characteristics of our metal, the white metal, silver, that are not found in the others.
Fantastic. Thank you, Michael. And as we have also noticed that silver has started to outperform gold very recently. What are the reasons, and do you expect this trend to continue?
Yeah, we do expect the trend to continue. I mean, if you look at through the first 6 months of this year, ending just June 30th, a few weeks ago or a week ago, uh, gold is up 26% and silver is up 25%. Okay, so they're neck and neck with respect to the price performance on a percentage basis this year. Um, but yeah, I mean, look, investment in silver has been very, very strong. And as we speak, we are putting out a press release on silver's price performance, its investment qualities through the first half of 2025. And what you're finding, Glenn, is there's just active and robust inflows of silver going into various exchange traded products throughout the world. We already have more silver backed investment in ETPs through the first half of this year than we did all of 2024. Okay.
Incredible.
And the month of June was quite extraordinary. It accounted for nearly half of the gains we've witnessed this year, just in that one single month. And that's the largest single monthly increase since the Reddit-driven silver squeeze of 2021.
Magnificent. Right,
Yeah.
right, Michael. So, as the president and the CEO of the Silver Institute, what do you and your organization do to create value for global investors?
Well, we talk about everything that has to do with silver. So if you're familiar with the World Gold Council and gold, we do the same for silver. The silver Institute has been around since 1971. So it's some 54 years old this year. It is comprised of the world's leading primary and secondary silver producers, the leading refiners, end users, the folks that sell bullion, like folks like Dylan Gage and others that are selling and acquiring bullion, silver for their investors. Um, and we also have transporters, those that ship the metal, like Ava Global Logistics and Brinks and so forth. So it's a very encompassing organization. We have over 30 members. We've gained quite a few in the last few years. And we have about 80%, 82% of global silver production on a yearly basis as member companies of the Institute. So we design programs that hopefully at the end of the day will create greater demand for silver. So, for example, we have programs in Singapore, we have programs in China, uh, Mexico, India, Peru, all leading silver either producing or consuming countries. We put out the World Silver Survey, which is considered by many to be the most authoritative document on silver that is released each year. And we've been releasing that since 1990. So we have press releases, we do a bi-monthly silver news, which is translated into Spanish and Chinese. And all of our publications are free and available on our website at silverinstitute.org.
Brilliant, Michael. So if investors from say our audience, if they want to find out more about silver, can they reach out onto your website,
Yes,
www.silver Institute?
silverinstitute.org. We have a section on silver investment. We actually have a big table there, the various forms of silver investment, the pros and the cons of some of those. And we also, put out information. I really encourage everybody to go look at the World Silver Survey. We have a big chapter on investment in that book. We also have chapters on mine supply, industrial demand, jewelry and silverware, global bullion trade as well. So, and others. So it's filled with tables and charts. We put it out on April 17th of this year. We will revisit that report in November to see how the market dynamic has shifted or changed since April. And we'll put out another press release on that. So, if you're interested in silver, the Silver Institute is the place to go visit.
Thank you so much, Michael. I think your website will have all the resources for us to learn, study, and digest, and especially for the precious metal traders out there. So thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Michael.
I really appreciate it, Glenn. Thank you very much.
So that's Michael DiRenzo, President and CEO of the Silver Institute. You're watching Executive Talks brought to you by AC Capital Market. We'll see you next time.